Hail, here we go. Hail S11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome to NXT Takeover Phoenix. I'm joined for the first time in 2 years for commentary by one and only Ray Wood.
What's going on, NXT Universe fans? I am back in the commentary booth where I belong. I'm so happy to call NXT Takeover Phoenix today. We're going to see some incredible matchups.
That is right, and without further ado, I've been told we have a new superstar coming to NXT. He's debuting and making an open challenge right now. Who's it going to be? Oh! This is interesting.
Is scheduled for one fall.
This is Dominic
Making his way to the ring from Kansas City, Missouri, weighing in at 272 pounds. Dominguez.
He's intimidating. He's got skill to back it up. He has amazing groundwork and amazing striking. This man's a dangerous man.
Dominik Dijakovic. We've wondered when we were going to see him here in the NXT arena. We know it was only a matter of time before Dijakovic arrived to NXT. And what a better way to start your NXT career than with an open challenge on a takeover.
Opening a takeover to open a lot of doors. Let's not forget, a couple years ago, when Joe went through his second match on a takeover. 4 months later, he was main eventing a takeover.
That's very true, and a whole other continuity as well.
Really?
Maybe. Well, how about this for an answer open challenge? The man who's desperate for his first victory, the Brian Kendrick.
Kendrick is a very good NXT. He's not really NXT honest to get him. And maybe I'll even think that he is a constant right now in the NXT.
Exactly, and of course, a losing streak's never a good thing to be on. Just ask Kurt Hawkins. But for Brian Kendrick, sure, he's been on a bit of a losing streak. But keep in mind, he's lost to the current Cruiserweight champion, #1 contender of the Cruiserweight championship. He's just the people he's lost to are top guys here in NXT, and it's not like they just walked through Brian Kendrick either. They've been giving him a run. He's given them a run for his money just about every time he stepped in the ring. But without further, and it is Kendrick and Dijakovic. Here we go. And Kendrick.
Okay, yeah, that's not that's
Not a great way to start a match with a big man like Dijakovic. Dijakovic might be a big man, but he can move fast in that ring. He can get down and technical. You know, most big men that we've seen in the history of the WWE and NXT, they've just kind of been one-trick ponies. They can run through you, but once you get them off their feet, it's over. Dominik Dijakovic, he's not that kind of big man.
Oh, it's Dominic. It's kind of stuff. It's a reversal of super kicks.
And now Kendrick knocking Dijakovic back with a headbutt, knocks him down to the mat.
The headbutt was very effective to bring down Dijakovic to the mat. Kendrick needs to stay on him in this situation.
Well,
Missing that springboard.
And Dijakovic with a neck breaker there. And now has Kendrick back up to his feet. And
Kendrick is being elbowed.
Nice elbow there from Dijakovic. A very well-timed elbow, and now Kendrick, there we go, off the ropes.
Kick to the stomach and a springboard, almost going into a stunner, but he didn't catch it.
Didn't quite catch it, no. He didn't quite get what he wanted, I don't think. But now Kendrick, he might have what he wanted. Involuntary,
missing that super kick again.
Uppercut from Dijakovic. Hold on a minute.
Dijakovic is avoiding that super kick.
What is this? I can't say I've heard this music before. Oh, wait a minute. Look in the ring! That's Killian Dane! The Beast of Belfast!
What's happening?
Drops Dijakovic!
Straight. Oh my god, what's gonna happen?
Well, the referee didn't see it, so therefore the match continues. Kendrick crawling back towards the ropes.
I don't even think Kendrick realizes what happened.
Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Maybe this was all planned on the part of Kendrick, but now Kendrick, thanks to that Samoan driver from Killian Dane. No way. No way! Brian Kendrick steals the victory over Dominik Dijakovic. The losing streak's over.
Fair play to Kendrick, he's worth the losing streak.
Yeah, but at the same time, in a manner like that, Do you think Kendrick knows Killian Dane is involved? Well, they call Brian Kendrick the man with a plan for a reason.
He knows what he's playing. He's always been playing. He's been a really good for years.
It's very true. Hopefully we'll find out more about this later on in the next day. But tonight, we're moving to our first bit of championship action for the night. It is time for the Triple Threat North American Championship match.
Let's get this match started here tonight.
Well, Ray, I gotta tell you. Don't you forget about Keith, Ray. Keith Lee truly limitless in that ring.
Yeah, he's not done like that before. Also, Keith Lee is faster, somehow stronger and more athletic, despite his advanced size.
Keith Lee is no joke inside that ring, that's for sure. He's a big man, but he can fly. And Dominic Dijakovic and Keith Lee, also no strangers to one another as well. Can't wait to see if those two bulls are the lock horns in NXT.
Who knows what will happen there? But, Dominic's going to have to make the way back. He just stuck it around. And Keith Lee is now huge solid to kick off his NXT career.
And keep in mind, just this past week on NXT, Keith Lee teamed up with one of the men he faces tonight. And Keith Lee has a pinfall victory over one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions in tag team action. Keith Lee and this man, the original bro, Matt Riddle, have a tag team victory over the NXT Tag Team Champions. How's that going to affect the mindset coming into a match against one another for a championship tonight?
I can tell you that Matt Riddle is not affected by what he's doing. Matt Riddle comes from the MMA world. You train with people. You get to know people. You get yourself to fight them. Not just for a little, not just for money. $10,000 can be up to God in a fight. This man knows everything. His groundwork is astounding. His wrestling is amazing. His striking is second to none. And he is now probably the most dangerous man in NXT when it comes to being kicked.
That's true. Matt Riddle is a very effective striker. Has MMA experience in his background. I know you follow MMA a lot, so you know a bit more about that than I would, a bit more qualified to give background on that than I would be.
Matt Riddle comes from the world. Actually, did have a couple fights in UFC. He actually, but he's not too fond of the UFC fights in the life.
Fair enough. And of course, finally, the champion, to break kayfabe for a moment, it's 2K20. There's a glitch. That's why he's not wearing his belt. Anyway, the champion, 1/4 of the Undisputed Era, the first of many times we'll be hearing this theme song tonight. Roderick Strong.
And introducing the champion.
Brian setting hard. It's not that pretty Matt Riddle and his innovation, which I do highly appreciate. Nothing makes up for experience here. And Matt Riddle probably has more experience than these two combined.
I hate to say it, I don't like to show bias as a commentator when I'm behind this desk. When I'm outside in the real world, I will show my bias, but it is my job not to show bias. But I gotta say, part of me, the back of my mind, is really, as I said earlier, not wanting to forget about Keith. I have a feeling we're going to see Keith Lee holding up the North American title by the time this match is over. Don't get me wrong, I think this match has potential to be match of the night. I think every match we have tonight has potential to be match of the night. But I think we're going to see a new champion by the end of this matchup tonight.
Who knows who it could be? All I know is that Roderick Strong, well, Matt Riddle is the most dangerous striker in this match, probably in all NXT. Roderick Strong rates as one of the most dangerous names in this match. His technical wrestling ability, his stamina, is all unmatched. He is known to go the distance. The only way I see Keith Lee and Matt Riddle winning is to somewhat team up or work together to take off the figure threat in Roderick Strong. And let's not forget, the NXT winner is always subject to.
That's true. We've heard rumors that the Undisputed Era plan to do this on their own tonight, trying to keep their matches clean. That's one thing you gotta respect about the Undisputed Era. They play by the rules, but they win. But with that said, this match is about to get underway. And as I was going to say in his entrance, they call Roderick Strong the Messiah of the Backbreaker for a reason. We could very well see that tonight. As, well, Strong immediately goes for Keith Lee, who shoves him to the mat. And that's the thing with Keith Lee. He's bigger than both men in this match. It's going to be hard to get this big man off his feet.
I remember watching the matches that Keith Lee and Matt Riddle have had. They have such great chemistry in the ring. They understand one another so well when it comes to in-ring ability. But they have this hate but love for each other when it comes to how they compete.
And Keith with a spirit bomb immediately. And Matt Riddle kicks him in the ribs as well. Just for good measure. Now Matt Riddle with that knee strike. I don't know who got the worst of that one, but Matt Riddle gets knocked to the mat with that.
Now, I want to actually point this out with Keith Lee. Keith Lee is more praise take damage. I don't know if you know this about athlete. Keith Lee is an amazing stamina, but his actual extra size does give him the ability to absorb damage and not get affected as much when getting striked in the body.
I've absolutely noticed that in this match already. I mean, we're only a few moments in. Keith taking a breather in the corner, it seems, as Roderick Strong has Matt Riddle back up to his feet. And a DDT from Strong. That was a thing of beauty there. Absolute perfection on that DDT. And now Keith explodes out of the corner with a clothesline to Roderick Strong.
Keith Lee knows that setting up something big here, I can feel it. But the elbows to the head, that can really make the room in your ear. If you can lose if you can lose hearing, that will make it very hard to hear your coming from that side. It could be very damaging.
Oh, Roderick Strong's been dumped out of the ring and is now... Well, I think Roddy doesn't mind being dumped out of the ring as Matt Riddle and Keith Lee looking to tear each other apart. And now, here we go, Strong with a nice drop kick there to Riddle. And of course, you know Roderick Strong thinks he's the biggest and best there is, and he's not gonna let you forget it.
That was a very effective window on the part of Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong hitting Matt Riddle in the chest. Not in the head, in the chest. You can compromise the breathing, slow down your stamina. I mentioned before, Matt Riddle has amazing stamina. So this could really slow down him stamina and make it harder for him to regroup in the middle.
As Keith Lee is just laying waste to both men in this matchup. Keith Lee is absolutely amazing. I expect this man to be a future world champion here in the universe. Don't be surprised. In fact, don't be surprised if all three of these men are future world champions one day in the universe. That is just how amazing they all are in the ring.
I like Keith Lee's ring management, not letting any position go away. He's always looking at
that
everything
moonsault.
he can to his advantage. As he goes to the cover, will Roderick break it? Yes, he does.
There's Roderick Strong now with Keith Lee. Knocks him has him in a seated position on the mat. And now working over the eyes, it's legal. It's a triple threat match. Everything goes in this matchup. The referee is powerless when it comes to stopping anything.
The eyes and the chin are a major focus there. Those parts are very sensitive to pain and can often make the competitor more wary of his attacks, which you do want from a man like Keith Lee who's always using these big power moves.
As now, look at this. Matt Riddle turns it around. Roderick Strong sent over the top rope. And now Riddle turns his attention to Keith Lee. Has him down. And look at this.
That's a double leg takedown going into ground.
Matt Riddle, that's that MMA experience there, I'd say, as Roderick Strong, double underhook, aimed at the suplex off of that.
Impressive side from right there. As Matt Riddle gets that double underhook suplex, that can really accomplish really take the lungs right out.
As now Riddle, look at that kick to the back of Roderick Strong's head. Roddy might be down and out and off of that one already. But, of course, don't say it's over till it's over, as Matt Riddle beginning the kicks to Roderick Strong. And one more to the head, just for good measure. And now here comes Keith Lee back into the ring. And Keith Lee with a headbutt. Oh, look at that spine buster.
Knocking the wind probably right out of that Riddle. It's very hard with these big moves to send the nail all to Matt Riddle's abdomen.
And Keith Lee, I think he's got the optimal position here to get a victory.
Missing the kick. Here we go. Wait a minute.
And Keith Lee has him up. And into the limitless driver. I don't really know the other head, but Matt Riddle there to break it up. And now Keith Lee. Keith Lee now going up to the top rope. And Keith Lee with a big elbow drop. to Roderick Strong. And now Keith, well, he's not done. And it connects as well. And there we go. Roddy kicks out of it again, and Riddle back in the ring with a kick to keep. That kick would have taken a normal man off his feet, but Keith Lee is definitely not a normal man.
It's not really fresh to get back in the contest. It seems to be the only place in the most damage so far.
As Riddle, he managed to get Keith Lee off his feet there. Now Keith up against the ropes. Riddle kicks him in the knees, and now Riddle, well, they're fighting on top of the body of Roderick Strong, and that's all the way to Keith Lee on the back of Strong for a moment there.
Off that head scissors, that did so much dimension, all of momentum damage directly in Roderick Strong, making me very devastating. I have confidence in my champion that he can do this.
And a drop kick from Roddy takes down Matt Riddle. Roderick gets him back to his feet, and a big knife-edge chop from Roderick Strong. And now Roderick, he's got Riddle up and hits him with a big gut-wrench takedown.
That gut-wrench takedown is a very effective move again, as he's focusing really on the abdomen of Matt Riddle, really compromising his stamina.
Nice knee strike. And Matt Riddle, oh, here we go. Into an armbar here on Keith Lee.
Perfectly set up armbar right there. It says great experience.
Keith Lee rolls out of it though. As Keith with another clothesline. This time it drops Matt Riddle.
Riddle looks like he's trying to get a breather here as Lee is left alone with Roderick Strong.
As now, well, Keith Lee watching Matt Riddle. He knows Matt Riddle's come out of nowhere multiple times in this matchup already. But that opens him up for Roderick Strong to turn around. Roderick Strong with the strength here. Perfectly timed gut check on the part of Roderick Strong. Could that be enough to retain the championship? Keith Lee gets the shoulder of it too. That almost looked like it was going to be the end. This is a jab from Matt Riddle. He's got, oh, here we go. Matt Riddle, the bro to sleep, into the German. Cover Matt Riddle for the championship. 2. No, Roderick Strong kicks out. Now Roderick Strong trying to get back to his feet. Roderick turns his attention to Keith Lee, who shoves him off. And now Riddle drives him into the mat. That is the strength on the part of the original bro, Matt Riddle. Almost like he was going to hit with a tombstone. Keith Lee attempting to steal it right in front of Riddle, but immediately stops that from happening.
Matt Riddle coming down on Roderick Strong's whole body like that, that could be a very compromising hit.
There's now Riddle with a kick to the head. And Keith Lee, well, Riddle making sure Keith gets out of the ring. Wait a minute. Riddle follows him out instead, picking Keith Lee back up.
Very focused right there at this moment.
As Keith Lee sends him back in the ring. Honestly, I'll say, with these two being such good friends, part of me almost thinks they're going after each other just as much. Oh, there's a big spine buster from Keith. I was about to say, these two might be going after each other just so much that if one of them were to take the championship, the argument couldn't be made that they teamed up on Roderick Strong and that they fought each other just as much. As Keith Lee catches Strong off the ropes and drops him into the mat. As Roderick Strong. Knee strike to the head from Keith Lee. And Keith. Spirit bomb connects. As Keith Lee is not done. And now Keith's got him up into the Limit Breaker. And Matt Riddle. It's broken up by Roderick Strong. I thought Keith Lee was about to be the North American champion for a moment there. As Riddle sent into the corner by Roderick Strong.
As Keith Lee starts to stop the other way, Matt Riddle with the major reversal, doing multiple strikes like that.
Nice kick there from Matt Riddle. And now look at this, Roderick Strong. Well, they call him the Messiah, the backbreaker for a reason. Double knees into the spine of Matt Riddle, and that'll mess you up.
And you can see what happened. Well, there we go.
Nice clothesline there from Roderick Strong. Once again, picture perfect as Lee dives onto Riddle. Look at that belly of back suplex from Roderick Strong. Sends Keith Lee out of the ring. And now Roderick Strong. He's going up. We don't see Roddy fly too often here in the NXT. He's up to the top.
He's got elbow perfectly. Toni so crazy executed. That's why he is the
Two almost had him. Matt Riddle with the kick out too. Looked like it might have been over there, but you don't say it's over till it's over. Out of the ring goes Matt Riddle. And now Roderick Strong telling everyone why he's the best. He's got Lee and Riddle down on the outside. Roderick Strong now just mocking Matt Riddle inside the ring. And, well, look out Strong. I believe they say it was at this moment he knew. And you know how the rest goes. Limit breaker. 1, 2. Oh my God.
Great kick out for the Roderick Strong.
Roderick Strong with the shoulder up. He didn't get it far off the mat, far enough for the referee to consider it a kick out. There's a kick out at 2 nonetheless. Roddy catches the leg of Keith Lee and clotheslines him down. Into the ring is Matt Riddle, who gets caught with a clothesline.
You can tell Roderick wants to keep everything within the match. He does not want that third component coming in to take time.
And Roderick drops Matt Riddle again. And Roderick Strong, right hand to Keith Lee, turns him around, and Roderick drills him into the mat.
It's a great finishing move there. As he looks at Matt Riddle, he's taking a lot more damage, which he's noticed.
I have noticed, and he hits him square in the back there. Roderick Strong could be closing in on retaining the NXT North American Championship right now.
However, Roderick Strong plans to attack the abdomen of Matt Riddle has worked wonders in taking him out almost entirely. Let's see if he can get that.
Well, he's not going for the pin. Instead, he's got Keith Lee up, and there's no way he's going to do this to Lee. Roderick Strong, end of heartache to Keith Lee.
Oh, look at that. That's really sad.
Look at this.
True. A total devastation by the North American.
I will give Roderick Strong this. He came into this match and beat Matt Riddle and Keith Lee on his own. No involvement from the Undisputed Era. And at the end of the match, look at that scene at the end of the match. Both men laid out by Roderick Strong.
So he's really glad to be the
Here is your winner, and still NXT North American Champion, Roderick Strong.
Credit where it's due. That was a great match and a great victory on the part of Roderick Strong. The first of 5 championships on the line tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Women's Championship.
Well, here we go. The NXT Women's Championship. You heard our ring announcer. Toni Storm. She won the One Contenders match early on in the Universe Mode. In Universe Mode's humble beginnings. She won the #1 Contenders match, and tonight she's marching in with a purpose. She wants the NXT Women's Championship, and she's got to come up against an unstoppable force tonight to do so. But if anyone can do it, I think Toni Storm's got a great chance of doing so. Former NXT UK Women's Champion, Toni Storm. What? What are we talking about? We're not talking about anything. Anyway, Toni Storm has made her way to the ring. But, as I said, she comes up against an unstoppable force in the NXT Women's Champion. She's coming up against the Submission Magician, the Queen of Spades. She's coming up against Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler with that amazing hero team. Once again, we have a look at Shayna Baszler, she needs to relax.
No Jessamine Duke, no Marina Shafir. Shayna Baszler walks in on her own for her matches, and she does. She typically walks out victorious as it is. She doesn't need backup. She doesn't need assistance. She doesn't need people holding her hand to get her through matches. That's just the kind of woman she is. She's tough, she's hard-hitting, and she doesn't let anyone tell her what to do.
Toni Storm's defense to be a key part of beating Shayna Baszler. The blocking is so important when it comes to beating Raw and Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler's strategy is to continuously come at you to drain your gas tank. Essentially, you're going to break yourself over her.
Well, there's that as an option, or in the case of some matches, it's really a case of strength versus speed. We know Toni Storm, she'll fly around that ring, she's fast, she's agile. Shayna Baszler, she likes to get you down and work you over, or tire you out. Depends on her opponent. What are we going to see with Toni Storm tonight? Well, only time will tell, I suppose.
Introducing the challenger, Toni Storm! And introducing the champion, from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, she is the NXT Women's Champion, Shayna Baszler!
Shut up. I'm sorry, this announcer is just a buffoon and does not know how to introduce a proper champion.
I like Greg Hamilton. I don't know what your problem is, but he's a good guy.
Greg Hamilton does not know how to introduce a champion like Shayna Baszler.
Well, maybe by the end of this match, he'll be introducing us to a new champion in Toni Storm. We're about to find out, though. It's about to be Shayna Baszler versus Toni Storm for the NXT Women's Championship. It's a big one. Storm, Baszler, here we go.
Shayna Baszler's got the biggest arms, the greatest charms, and she's going to do a lot of harm to Toni Storm.
Well, I say that Storm rolls her through immediately here. 1, 2, oh, very close. Thought she almost had her there. That Storm, well, she knocks her down to her feet, rolls her over here into a bridge. Another cover, 1, 2, Baszler again with the shoulders up.
Toni Storm is fantastic, but I feel like Shayna Baszler, at the skill she's at her age, is the stun.
The right hand from Baszler stuns Toni Storm on the top rope. That's not a good place to be in the first few moments of the match.
Shayna Baszler is better than 90% of the women on the roster.
Oh my god.
She's in her late 30s and early 40s.
Shayna Baszler just nailed Toni Storm with a superplex off the top there. And a right hand to the gut. As now Baszler, no, Storm finds the counter, and Storm sent over the top rope.
And Baszler throwing her over the rope. A little bit short because by the Queen's stage.
Shayna Baszler, well, wastes no time, suplexing her right back into the ring after that, though. Kick to the back, but Toni Storm back to her feet, and Storm with a kick to the head. Standing drop kick there. Now Toni Storm flies up to the top rope again. Toni Storm, missile drop kick, nobody home.
Trying to use that strength she has. Trying to use the high flying that she has to her advantage against someone like Shayna Baszler.
Well, look at this. Drop kicks her to the outside. And now Toni Storm up to the top rope again. And now she's just staring out over Shayna Baszler. What's going to happen here? Toni Storm, oh my god, she can't get that missile drop kick. Crashes and burns to the outside as, well, she finds a kick to the ribs on Baszler. And she sends Shayna Baszler into the corner, or into the barricade. There's nothing more than some cloth, a thin cloth draped over that steel railing.
Yeah, it doesn't really do much in terms of padding.
No, it's not like what you see on Raw or SmackDown shows. As Toni Storm drills Shayna Baszler into the mat. Could Toni Storm already be closing in on the victory tonight? She's up to the middle rope.
She's very effective, but only a splash off the back.
Working her over, she's working over the different areas of Shayna Baszler. Uppercut there. You don't want to get into a fight with Shayna Baszler. Toni Storm wants to keep this as a wrestling match, not a fight. That's the key thing here.
Baszler is picking up that arm, weakening that arm.
Shayna Baszler stomps the arm, working over that arm. You gotta, in the case of Shayna Baszler, she's gonna want to weaken her opponents. Take out the arms, take out the head, weaken them down enough that way they cannot fight out when she locks in the Kira for the clutch. Because trust me, I've seen Shayna Baszler matches. It's not if, it's when.
The Kira for the clutch can really make an opponent super quick. Making it tap, you're gonna pass out.
Toni Storm turns her around. Toni Storm, stunner her! A stunner that will make Steve Austin proud. And now, drop kicks her back to the outside. And now Toni Storm. Well, she bounces off the ropes and is just trying to get herself fired up a little bit here.
People I don't think know that Steve damage you can do like that. That is a 4-foot drop on the back of a hard concrete. And when you land back first, that's a real shock to your lungs. It's a really hard to push it up.
Look at this, Toni Storm.
And now facing on the back of the neck.
Neck first on the back of Toni Storm's leg. And now Toni Storm up to the top rope. What's she looking for here? Big, oh! Baszler gets the knees up. And Toni Storm, kick to the ribs from Baszler, who hits her. Well, gut wrench. It was a little fancier than the normal gut wrenches I've seen in my day. But Baszler with another gut wrench holds on into the cover here. 1, 2, no. We're not quite out of the woods yet. Toni Storm's still got fighting. And Toni Storm, well, she finds a counter, knocks Baszler into the ropes. Toni Storm. Baszler to the outside.
Come on, Baszler, move out of the way.
To quote an NXT commentator that I've admired for years, Mamma Mia! Storm with a dive to the outside. We have a slow motion replay there for you. Shayna Baszler with shoulder first into the barricade there.
That barricade can easily scrap your arm. Really just use another barricade method. And not that good. Her arm is a crucial part of that submission hold. If she can't hit her arm properly, she can't lock in that submission properly.
Very true. As Storm sends her back in the ring, and now Toni Storm's at top rope. Toni Storm, elbow to the back. Sometimes you just gotta do it to be twice as nice. Toni Storm up to the top again. Elbow, but you can see.
The front and back, and that space is time to be a whole lot of damage.
But you saw Toni Storm. She struggled the second time there. Too. That's what you were talking about earlier with Baszler tiring her opponents out. It took Toni Storm a minute to get up to the top rope that second time. Oh my God.
Take a lot of damage, and then she can just boost it out in the right part. Her moves and her skeleton are so proficient, she can do a ton of damage in 1 minute that might take her opponent 5 minutes.
And now Shayna Baszler with a knee to the head, repeated knee strikes just straight in the face. Now Toni Storm and 1 more, just for good measure.
Around the arm, that can really busy up the opponent. So not only are you being taken from, you're also confused with the offense very important.
There's a kick to the head from Toni Storm. These two are putting on a clinic tonight. Almost telling the guys in the last match, anything you can do, we can do better.
And the drop kicks from the field. That can do a lot of damage every time. I think Toni Storm is a
And Storm, crossbody, hits her on the way down and back to her feet immediately. And now Toni Storm has Shayna Baszler back up here.
The NXT Universe leading on pure adulation of Toni Storm.
And Storm sent back into the ring by Baszler here. And now Shayna Baszler went for a kick. Storm rolls out of the way there. And now Toni Storm rolls under the bottom rope. Not often you see someone like Toni Storm have to roll under the rope to get a breather. Shayna Baszler tackles her into the steps there. And now Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler and Toni Storm on the outside. Storm picking up Baszler. And Toni Storm throws her so hard she goes over the barricade.
There's white padding on everything. There's no padding on those stairs.
As now, well, Toni Storm hops over and meets Shayna Baszler in the barricade. And, well,
Toni. You gotta get in the ring if you want to finish this match.
Toni Storm making sure of that. Baszler back in at 7. Storm back in at 7. This match is going to continue. Well, I'm starting to think maybe Toni Storm's repeated trips to the outside may have just tossed her. And there's Baszler with a kick. And now Shayna Baszler flips her. We know what comes next. Into Karafuda clutch. Locked in tight.
And is Toni going to fade here? Is Toni going to not pass out or tap out? What's her decision going to be? Can she find out?
She's struggling. See, there's still life. There's still breath coming from her lungs. Toni Storm struggling, but Could she fight out here?
So many people do not know how she is. She's trying so hard to get out of it. And everyone focuses on the arms. The legs are the thing you have to worry about with Shayna. If you can get the legs out, you have a chance of fighting out. But if you can't do that, you have no chance of doing that.
Well, I'd already say at this point, Toni Storm's been able to hold herself in to stay awake at least in this hold at least 3 times longer than the average competitor. Toni Storm fighting.
As you can see, she's within like a couple of inches of the rope.
If she could just reach the rope, it would be fine. Toni Storm can't quite reach the ropes, it seems. She probably doesn't have the ring awareness to know exactly where she is. She's probably fading at this point.
Calculated just enough. So it looks like Toni can't reach the rope. She doesn't know where she is, and looks like it's right there.
If she could just get that left arm a little lower. She's struggling. I think Storm is Storm about to break the hold. It looks like she might be. She's pulling. She's kicking and scratching and clawing her way. She's trying to get out of it. It's getting close though.
Wait
a minute, Storm. Storm's slowing down a little bit now. It's over. Credit where credit is due on the part of Toni Storm there.
You have to know how to finish the champion.
She got close. Close only counts. Before she has a hand in this. Toni Storm, I say one day she might have a shot at being champion. But unfortunately for her.
But I don't think Toni Storm really optimized the game to see it going to that move. And Shayna Baszler using that incredible human spirit, that incredible stupidity, the super locking, really make it good. That's what the conclusion is. So it's very weird that it's keeping the legs out of the situation, using it to hold down Toni Storm, all the keeping on exactly where you want to be, a perfect springboard to keep her away from the rope.
In the end, Shayna Baszler continues her reign as the NXT Women's Champion. With that said, we only have a handful of matches left tonight, and I'm pretty sure Cruiserweight Championship's on the line up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship.
Here we go. This one's certain to be an interesting battle tonight.
Johnny here, the fight for the Cruiserweight Championship of the world.
Johnny Gargano, considered by many to be the heart of NXT. Johnny Gargano has been fighting since day one of Universe to get an opportunity at a championship, and tonight is his night. He's going for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. Could we be seeing it? There's been a war of words between Johnny and the Cruiserweight Champion, that's for sure.
Hey, Anthony Johnny earlier today, do you want to know what Johnny said?
I would love to know what Johnny said.
It might be awesome to see Johnny as making money with his mouth. And Johnny's response was the only person he knows who ever made money with his mouth was Maria Kanellis.
Wow. Harsh words from Johnny Gargano. No, can't deny it if it's not false. Anyway, here comes the NXT Cruiserweight Champion. Speak of the devil and she shall appear. Here's Maria Kanellis with her husband, the NXT Cruiserweight Champion, Mike Kanellis. Mike Kanellis has been Cruiserweight Champion since the first episode of NXT. The title was vacated due to Lio Rush being away for reasons. And Mike Kanellis, he was on leave of absence. He should be back soon. The NXT Cruiserweight Championship was vacated because of that. And now Mike Kanellis, he capitalized. He won an 8-man battle royal, going over many fierce competitors, the likes of Noam Dar and Brian Kendrick, and of course many more, to become the Cruiserweight Champion. But then Kanellis the next week called himself the savior of the Cruiserweights, told the Cruiserweights they were welcome because they would be non-existent without him. Johnny Gargano came out. Johnny Gargano told him that was a load of, well, you know what, and here we are now.
Introducing the challenger from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano. And introducing the champion from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 205 pounds, he is the WWE Cruiserweight, Mike Kanellis.
Mike Kanellis had a brutal weight cut down into his match.
I'm sure he did. Go from being a guy the size of Mike Kanellis to being able to get under the 205 weight limit, which there have been discussions here in Universe to raise the weight limit of the Cruiserweight Championship up to maybe 215, like what it used to be back in the mid 2000s. Not sure how true those reports are, but there are talks about it going on backstage, so we could see more stars entering the Cruiserweight division in the coming months.
I'm a little bit fatigued. You can tell by the weight cut. I'm a little bit more fatigued than it should be.
Kanellis immediately goes to the top rope for some reason as Gargano. Well, Kanellis kicks his way off the top.
I'm telling you, the way Kanellis does this is how he cuts weight. He dehydrates his body about 2 days before competition. That's when he gets weighed.
Well, Johnny's got to be careful there. Of course, the way it works, if he hits Maria, it's a DQ on Johnny's part.
And Mike Kanellis, a great strategy on Mike Kanellis, I might add. Johnny Gargano is too much of a nice guy for him to win.
It's true as now Kanellis, well, bit of a game of cat and mouse, and Gargano, well, I hate to say, you fell for the oldest trick in the book, my friend. Kanellis had a one kick.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying
Not wrong. As Kanellis, well, look at the strength here, power bombs Gargano into a cover immediately. And there's a kick out, though. Because now Mike Kanellis, oh, rolls Gargano through here, had the tights, but Johnny was in the ropes. And an elbow from Mike Kanellis. Kanellis with the early advantage here.
You can easily see what happened with Mike Kanellis. Mike Kanellis trying to get those roll-ups, trying to really work over there. It takes a lot to kick out of these holds, but he's compromising things, he's compromising roll-ups, all this stuff. It's really wasting a ton of energy and trying to kick out of that move.
Because now Johnny counters on the right hand of his own, and now Gargano with a suplex. Knocks him down. And now Johnny Gargano. Look at this. Over Shearer knew he turned it into a rolling cutter there. And now Johnny's got Mike Kanellis down. And now Johnny Gargano into a single leg Boston Crab. They're going to make Mike Kanellis tap out. Probably the most humiliating way you could lose a championship by submission. But there's a clothesline from Mike to Johnny.
Amazing tackle by Johnny. Really good into the point.
And now Mike Kanellis back in charge of this matchup. The right hand staggers Gargano again. And another cutter from Mike Kanellis. Mike Kanellis is just keeping Gargano off his feet, but not in the way Gargano would want to be off his feet. Gargano being grounded in this matchup. Because now he's back to his feet, though, and Gargano has Kanellis and hits a suplex on him for good measure. As now Johnny Gargano, kick to the back, knocks Mike Kanellis down, picks him back up here. Mike Kanellis in trouble. Gargano throws him into the corner, and Johnny grabs Mike Kanellis, has him up, and Johnny Gargano with the lawn dart takes down Mike Kanellis. We go face first in the turnbuckle. It's not going to be pretty. 1, 2. Kanellis with the shoulder up at 2.
You have to ask yourself what's going to happen here. You have to ask yourself, can Johnny Kanellis win the champion right now, Mike Kanellis, and he's earned that title of champion.
Well, what is Gargano doing here with a right hand to Mike Kanellis? They're going up to the top rope. What are they doing here? Superplex to the outside. Good Lord. Look at Mike Kanellis. He bounced when they hit the ground. That's how hard they hit. He just bounced and then hit the ground. A very thin layer of concrete as well. As Gargano sends him back into the ring. And Johnny might have Kanellis right where he wants him here, knee into the back. As Johnny Gargano gets Mike Kanellis back to his feet. Big forearm strike, and now Johnny with a knee into the face. And now double stomp on Kanellis. Getting him back to his feet. Johnny, Northern Lights connect, cover, 1, 2, no, Mike Kanellis with the shoulders up. And Johnny up to the top here with an elbow drop. As now Gargano, no, Kanellis finds the counter and knocks back Gargano. Mike Kanellis with a nice super kick there into the cover. 1, 2, kick out. No, that super kick really on the button there. Well timed from Mike Kanellis. Gotta give him credit there. Very well timed super kick. And now Kanellis just stomping on Gargano.
No, stop. The champion really taking a serious job trying to hurt Gargano for those words he said about his belt with that career.
Another stomp there from Kanellis. And now Mike standing over Gargano. And just drives his boot into the ribs. I can tell you, 6-pack or not, stomp to the ribs is gonna hurt.
Gonna hurt him a long way too, so gonna cost him a camera.
Elbow from Kanellis.
Face.
Now Kanellis off the ropes again. Another elbow strike. You see Maria cheering her husband on from the outside. Room for a right hand. Gargano with a forearm strike. And now Johnny fired up. Johnny's got up Kanellis. Clothesline. And another. Gargano rolls him through. Kicks him. Knocks Mike Kanellis into the corner. And now Johnny with Kanellis up. Lawn dart again connects. Wait a minute. Well, Maria yelling at Johnny Gargano here. And there's now Kanellis back to his feet. Wait, Maria again yelling at Johnny. And oh, Mike! He's got a handful of tights. 2. Steals it.
Well, I'm good enough to win, but
What's Johnny's next step here, though? Maria Kanellis essentially just cost Johnny Gargano the match, handed the victory to her husband, Mike. I think the strategy for Gargano here, it's got to be find a counter to Maria. If only he had one of those. In the end, Mike Kanellis is the Cruiserweight champion. There's no denying it. It's a fact. We have the NXT Tag Team Championships on the line up next.
Lots of championships.
All 5 NXT championships are on the line tonight.
And here comes a knockout. This is more than 2 decades in the field.
The Kings of Wrestling, Cassius Ohno and Cesaro, the newest tag team on the block here from NXT. And they're walking into a championship match tonight because they earned it.
They can make these super allies with the number 1 contender as well as he did.
That is very true. In fact, we saw, I believe it was Cesaro versus Adam Cole recently, as Cesaro said he would soften up Cole for the Velveteen Dream. Kings of Wrestling.
Cesaro.
These two go way back. Today is outside the WWE when they were a team.
We're going to actually leave one called Chris Hero, and her name is really hard to What?
As here come, well, this is the third time we're hearing this music tonight, and it's not a spoiler. It will, in fact, not be the last. We will hear it at least one more time, if not 3 more times by the end of tonight. Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, the Undisputed Era, the NXT Tag Team Champions.
They make a glorious walk to the ring.
Here's the question, though. Fish and O'Reilly lost in non-title action to Keith Lee and Matt Riddle this past week on NXT. How is that going to affect their mindset, though?
We know how to affect the mindset of a champion. Losing a match, but before you start it, really wear you down and you remember it.
Exactly, it's a hard thing to come back from. But Fish and O'Reilly, they don't let that fear show on their faces.
No, they certainly do not. Look at all that talking. Look at all that swagger.
Well, they have every right to be. Currently, the Undisputed Era is dripping in gold. The question is, will they still be after this matchup?
There's only one men's division championship that they don't possess that now, and that is the Cruiserweight title.
That's right. So this is it, the NXT Tag Team Championships on the line here. It is the semi-final match of the night. Only one match remains after this one tonight. The referee holds the gold up. Both teams know what they're fighting for. It's going to be Ono starting it off with Fish. Here we go. As they tie up immediately here. And Cassius Ono with Bobby Fish. Fish takes him down to the mat. Bobby Fish trying to work out the neck of Cassius Ono. And hits him with a knee strike to the back. And a German suplex immediately there from Bobby Fish as well.
After we took this one day and a big man like Cassius Ono, the bigger they come, the harder they fall. And that's really an example we've seen throughout the night tonight with people like Dominic Dijakovic and Keith Lee.
Down goes Cassius Ono and strike to the back of the knee from Bobby Fish. Now Fish turns around. Oh well, this worked wonders for Mike Kanellis a few minutes ago. Kick out from Cassius Ono. And oh my god, the knockout artist with a right hand for Bobby Fish. That might have knocked him out.
Let's see what happens here with Cassius Ono. I don't even need to do it with Cassius Ono. This is not a very good match in sanity. You do not want to let these two men be too close to each other when it comes to it.
That's the way the Undisputed Era works. They isolate one opponent and beat them down as long as they can. If they tag out, that's unfortunate, but it just means it's time to beat up someone else. As Bobby Fish makes the tag, and Kyle O'Reilly is now leading on the matchup. Kyle O'Reilly, yeah, he might want Cesaro, honestly, after he and Cesaro have unfinished business from a few weeks ago on NXT. And now,
he's good, high technical striking. I love the way him and Cesaro compete with each other. And
here comes Cesaro. And a slap to the face from Kyle O'Reilly. Cesaro finds the counter and the strength here of the Swiss cyborg. Looked like he was getting up for an uppercut, just dropped him onto the knee. There's a right hand from Cesaro. And now Cesaro stands over Kyle O'Reilly. You might think Cesaro might be beginning, or Kyle O'Reilly, might be beginning to think, maybe letting him tag Cesaro with a back. And now Cesaro has him in a straitjacket, picks him up, and powerbomb. Cesaro wasting no time taking the fight for Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly snuck away with the victory the last time these two faced off. And now Cesaro, he wants to prove that he's got what it takes to get a victory, as he just stomps on the face of Kyle O'Reilly, who hits a forearm for return. Into the corner he goes. Tag made. This is what the Undisputed Era are all about.
As he picks him up, here we go.
Kick to the head. Brainbuster. Beautiful combination. Fish tells him to stay down and goes into the cover here. But a rope break. And now, into the corner. Bobby Fish has Cesaro. Grabs the leg and takes a knee first into the ground.
And we go again. The offense established by Bobby Fish. As he goes up the corner, he's starting to work it here.
Bobby Fish sends him back into the corner of the Era. Cesaro kicks him in the head though. Cesaro with a right hand turns Bobby Fish around. Takes him down. And now Bobby Fish up to his feet again. Cesaro just kicks him. Just kicks him is the best way I can describe that. And now a gut wrench. Turning him over. Cesaro with another gut wrench. And of course, the trifecta. A third.
He's setting it up, okay.
Into the cover. One. No, a kick out. So far tonight, every championship has been retained. Will we see that streak broken tonight? Will the Kings of Wrestling be walking up the NXT Tag Team Champions? They've got a large hill to climb. As now Bobby Fish picks up Cesaro. And Fish with another suplex takes down Cesaro. Bobby Fish going up to the top rope. And Bobby Fish with an elbow drop to Cesaro. Now Fish turns him over. And going after the leg of Cesaro, Bobby Fish, he sustained a serious knee injury a long time ago. And since he's come back, it seems like Bobby Fish is very content on making other people sustain knee injuries because of that.
I don't know about that, but the knees are a very good place to play in wrestling. Really hard to get momentum going, really hard to get compromised in a great position, really hard to get a submission match done.
Into the corner goes Bobby Fish. Here we go. Now we're seeing some tag team wrestling by the Kings of Wrestling. Oh boy. Here we go. The Cesaro swing. Gets stopped by a drop kick.
And we're getting momentum. When the momentum like that and comes to a standing stop, I can really hurt your opponent.
And now Cassie's Uno kicks Bobby Fish and a kip up there from Uno as well. Now Cassius picks up Bobby Fish. And Cassius Uno gets him up. Bobby Fish rolls over him, covers him here for the win. One. Because Cassius turns it over. No, kick up from Bobby Fish as well. Now Bobby Fish gets caught with a straight jacket German from Cassius Uno.
Here we go.
Oh no. O'Reilly's back in. Went for a boot. Oh no, out of the way. O'Reilly with a counter. O'Reilly with a quick combination strike there, gets knocked back. And now.
In the indie wrestling circle here, as he almost goes up top, out and outside. Who really has the advantage out here? That's the real question.
That's a very good question. Bobby Fish has taken a breather on the other side of the ring. He was in this match for a long time. Sustained a hell of a beating. Back in goes Kyle O'Reilly. Cassius Ohno follows, of course. Can't win the championships on a countout. As now, up to his feet, come Kyle O'Reilly for a kick. And O'Reilly rolls him through into the cover. 1, 2. No, it's countered. Rolls him through. 1, 2. Well, that's a blatant rope break there. Referee, just pay a bit more attention there. As Kyle O'Reilly finds a counter, kicks him, and brainbuster from Kyle O'Reilly into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out from Cassius Ohno. Bobby Fish back up on the apron now. And now, O'Reilly, here we go. This could be it.
Tag
made. Is this it? This is going to be the last shot. No!
It's over. It's over.
The brainbuster connected, but that wasn't it. And now, Bobby Fish. Here we go. Drops him. Into the cover. 1, 2, no. The total elimination was broken up by Cesaro. And now Kyle O'Reilly, well, he's in the face of Cesaro. These two getting into it, mouthing off to one another. These two, as I said, bad blood between O'Reilly and Cesaro. As Kyle O'Reilly seems to be a bit obsessed with Cesaro there for a moment. Goes back into a cover on Ono. 1. No, Ono gets the shoulder up that time.
And then pick up there. Still kind of trying to get in there. Pretty well at the end. It's going to get in.
He's trying, but now Fish tagged back in. And here we go again. We've seen this brainbuster and kick combo multiple times tonight. Is this going to be the time where it's finally effective? As Bobby Fish gets him back up. And Cassius Ohno finds the counter. Cassius Ohno stomps on Bobby Fish. Now Cassius Ohno turning Bobby Fish back over. Has him up in a seated position. Bobby Fish could be in serious trouble here. Cassius Ohno wipes the sweat off his brow. Now Cassius. Fish back to his feet now. Cassius Ohno grabs him, pulls him in, and a boot to the head. But Bobby Fish trying to get back up. Cassius Ohno going to force him back up, at least to one knee. And a boot to the head again. Cassius Ohno turning it around big time here on the Undisputed Era. As Ohno picking up Bobby Fish. Has him up. Drops him in the ring. Now Cassius Ohno backing up. Ohno setting him up. Cassius Ohno with a big boot to Bobby Fish. That could be it. 1, 2. Oh, very close. Cesaro did manage to take Kyle O'Reilly out of the equation. That was a very wise move on the part of the Swiss Cyborg. As now Fish striking away on Cassius Ohno. And now sends him into the corner of the Undisputed Era. With no Kyle O'Reilly there to tag. And in the face. And oh, Bobby Fish just launches himself through the ropes. As Bobby Fish, well, what's he doing here? Approaching the timekeeper area. Grabs the steel chair. Well, this would be a disqualification if he uses just throws it to the ground. Not entirely sure what Bobby Fish was going for there. Almost seems like he was just killing time. As he rolls Cassius Ohno through here. Into the cover. 1, 2. No. Big roundhouse there from Bobby Fish. Is now, look at this, he's got Cesaro. Cesaro's not legal. Hits Cesaro with a neck breaker and causes Cesaro to roll out to the floor and fall down. And now Cassius Ohno could be in prime position. Kyle O'Reilly's back on the apron. Tag is made. For the second time this match, it looks like it's time for total elimination from the Undisputed Era. Into the cover. 1, 2. Nobody kicks it out. 3. The Undisputed Era. 3 out of the 4 members hold gold. Currently have retained the rank. We only have one more match tonight. We're going to see if the Era will still have all the gold from the end of tonight. What a battle, though, between these two teams. They went to war with one another.
Here are your winners and still the NXT
the Undisputed Era are still NXT Tag Team Champions. It's main event time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Championship.
The main event, here we go.
Challenger.
I don't go on challenge fighting with Steve tonight.
The Velveteen Dream. This is just kind of the attitude of the Dream. The night that Cesaro and the Velveteen Dream took on the Undisputed Era, rather than going for the Dream Valley's Rider or the Perfect Rainmaker elbow, let me tell you what the Velveteen Dream did. He kicked Adam Cole in the shin, knocked him to his knees, bounced himself off the ropes, and pinned Adam Cole with the last shot. Adam Cole's own finishing move used against him. The Velveteen Dream. Well, I suppose you gotta believe it because it's what the Velveteen Dream did. Velveteen Dream has got one up on the champion at the moment. But in the end, he is the NXT Championship #1 contender, so you have to respect that fact. The Velveteen Dream is a very unique character to observe, but he backs himself up in the ring. The Velveteen Dream won a triple threat #1 contenders match the night NXT started in Universe Now. Beat Johnny Gargano and Matt Riddle with the #1 contender at that. Now, here comes the champion. Adam Cole, the final member of Undisputed Era, to put gold on the line tonight. Never been done by them in the history of NXT. Will tonight be the night for the Undisputed Era, clean sweep, and NXT Takeover. There we go. We shall see. As Adam Cole, well, go for it. There it is. Signaling the last shot will be fired tonight. Well, this is the main event. We've already seen Roderick Strong go through hell to beat Matt Riddle and Keith Lee. We just saw Fish and O'Reilly go to war with the Kings of Wrestling. The other three members in the Undisputed Era, I don't think they've got the energy to come back up together. This is the NXT Universe. They're on fire for Adam Cole.
Introducing the challenger from Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C., weighing in at 227 pounds, Velveteen Dream. And introducing the champion from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 210 pounds, he is the NXT champion, Adam Cole.
Adam Cole holds that championship high. Will this be the night the reign of Adam Cole comes to an end?
Yeah,
Well, it could be.
But this man, Adam Cole is too skilled right now.
We shall see.
As the Velveteen Dream and Adam Cole will be going one-on-one for the NXT Championship. Here we go. Main event time. As Dream starts it off with a belly-to-belly.
That belly easily getting Adam Cole off his feet. Come on, Cole, we can do this. Oh no. No. Oh.
Big leg sweep there from the Velveteen Dream. And a bow for good measure. Now Adam Cole. Well, now they lock up. Here we go. As Dream gets him in the headlock. Adam Cole. Off the ropes.
Here we go. Come on, Cole. Oh my god. Oh, that's perfect.
Well, there are rumors buzzing around that the Velveteen Dream is coming to this match with a bit of a minor injury. Nothing that kept him from being cleared to compete, but it might hinder his performance time kind of thing. Slight knee injury going on for the Velveteen Dream tonight.
You don't even deserve to be caught for a champion.
As Velveteen Dream, right hand Adam Cole knocking him back. Has him back up to his feet. Now Velveteen uppercut to Adam Cole. And no! Adam Cole with a super kick.
The main super kick man for the skill of Cole right there as he punches away on Velveteen Dream.
I would say that super kick was on the level of an elite. As now, Velveteen Dream picked back up to his feet. Adam Cole drops him. Adam Cole, no, Velveteen Dream. Oh no, Adam Cole kicks him to the outside.
Great move by Adam Cole. Look at that.
Adam Cole, another drop to the Velveteen. There's a knee into the back of the head. Neck breaker. Oh! Bit of a low blow there from the Velveteen Dream.
Just Cole to Adam Cole's face again.
Back in the ring they go, and Velveteen Dream up to the top rope. And the elbow. For a slap, Adam Cole finds the counter. A body slam from Adam Cole. And knocks him back. The Velveteen Dream gets dropped. It's just how he does it. Adam Cole beginning to shove his boot into the face of Dream, who finds the counter and takes him out.
Come on, Cole. And kick the again.
Drop kick again. Velveteen Dream on top now. Kick for Adam Cole though. Now Adam Cole, no, Velveteen Dream. Goes up, no, finds the counter, and hits a suplex of his own. Kicking him in the head now. Velveteen Dream has Adam Cole down. Going back to his feet, Adam Cole with an uppercut. Adam Cole float over into a DDT on the Velveteen Dream. And now Dream back into the ring. Cole ducks out of the ring. No right hand from Adam Cole. Staggers back to Velveteen Dream. Adam Cole takes him down and into a headlock. Adam Cole could have the Velveteen Dream where he wants him, but the Dream beginning to find the counter again. Going back to his feet and knocks him back. Velveteen Dream. No, Adam Cole with a counter. And now Cole sends Dream off the ropes. Went for a clothesline, turns around, picks him up, and drills Velveteen into the mat again. Cover one. No, a kick out that time. Cole gets him back up. Adam Cole has him up. Brainbuster onto the knee of Adam Cole.
million burned up there for flowers of champion.
2 count. No, almost had him. And now Adam Cole with the Velveteen Dream back up. And Adam Cole goes after the arm. Velveteen Dream hits him with an elbow. Dream went for a kick. Adam Cole out of the way, though. Adam Cole went for a knee. Velveteen Dream out of the way. Cole might have tweaked his other knee there. Wait a minute. Dream. Oh, he's doing it again. The last shot from Velveteen Dream. With Adam Cole's own move. Cole kicks out. As now he's got him up. And Velveteen drops Adam Cole. And Dream, he's looking for that purple Rainmaker elbow. Dream pulls himself to the top rope. It's been a very brief match. We're about 6 minutes into the match. But these two have taken so much out of one another already. They've thrown their best shots at everyone early on. Cole! One! No! Oh, and now it's Adam Cole's turn. The knee pad comes down. The last shot for Adam Cole. Dream. Over. A pretty quick match. Adam Cole got the job done tonight. Adam Cole looks to keep his NXT Championship. The era with the sweep tonight.
Very good match to be undisputed era at the first takeover of the year.
It's Takeover of Universe. I apologize to everyone for taking so long for it to come out. It was a matter of there were a lot of glitches happening with the game. Christmas season came around, so we were a bit busy. And finally, we got it done today.
Here is your winner, and still NXT Champion,
Adam Cole
Adam
celebrating
Cole.
with the championship.
I'm cool. Oh,
What the hell is this noise? What is this?
what?
What is this?
Oh, no.
Don't turn around to see what that music is, Adam Cole.
Alright. This is okay.
This is bad.
This is really bad.
This is the ring general, Walter. That's a bad idea, Cole. That's a bad idea.
Cool. Walter hit it in the back.
Well, Greg, you wanted someone championship caliber. Is this what you had in mind?
I think this might be a little close, man.
Boot to the face of Adam Cole.
Walter leads the group that's like a militia.
Walter is the head of the group known as Imperium. Alexander Wolf, Marcel Barthel, and Fabian Eichner. Does that mean Imperium is on their way to NXT?
Right now, Walter's just beating the crap out of the champion.
Well, the other members of Undisputed Era probably still being tended to by the trainers in the back. I don't even know if they know what's going on. As Walter slams Adam Cole head first in the mat. And now, some ground and pound from Walter.
As the guy's not really working, he's using his elbows on the top knot position, hitting everything there.
Walter, as you know, believes this ring is sacred. Does not disrespect the ring. He will disrespect his opponent, but he will never disrespect the ring. As Cole sent to the corner, and Walter with a knee strike.
More knees for Walter.
Where is it? There's one thing everyone knows Walter for, and that's... Well, where is it? There it is! His patented chops. Adam Cole rolls under the bottom rope. And we end Takeover with Adam Cole running away. Walter has arrived. Thank you all for tuning in to NXT Takeover, the first of many to come. I've been Xander, he's been Ray, and that was Universe.